Marcus Chun had survived 3 years as a cargo hauler on Station Kepler 442, dodging debt collectors and living off synth protein bars that tasted like despair. When the Valerian diplomatic convoy arrived with their shimmering chrome ships and holographic banners, he'd watch from the loading docks with mild amusement. Another day, another species with delusions of galactic importance. The Valorians were searching for their lost heir, a story Marcus had heard in every dive bar from here to the outer colonies. Apparently, their prince had vanished 30 years ago during a diplomatic mission to Earth, right before humanity made first contact. The Valorians believed he'd been hidden among humans, protected by some ancient prophecy about the child of two worlds who would unite the stars. Probably just fairy tale nonsense, Marcus muttered to his coworker, a four-armed Threskin named Vix. You should get scanned anyway, Vix chittered. They're offering 10,000 credits just for showing up. Free money. Marcus needed free money. His rent was 3 weeks overdue, and his ship was one failed inspection away from being impounded. So he joined the line of opportunistic humans, most of whom were joking about their newfound royal heritage. Bow before me, peasants, shouted one woman ahead of him. I'm definitely the princess. The Valerian scanning chamber was absurdly ornate, all flowing silver curtains and bioluminescent crystals that hummed with an otherworldly resonance. A tall, elegant Valerian with skin like polished obsidian gestured Marcus forward. Her eyes were twin galaxies, swirling with actual starlight. Place your hand upon the genealogical matrix, she intoned. Marcus laid his palm on the scanner, a crystalline sphere that felt warm and oddly alive. So when this confirms I'm royalty, do I get a crown or just a really fancy hat? The Valerian didn't smile. Her species apparently lacked a sense of humor, which Marcus found cosmically unfair. The sphere blazed with light, not the gentle glow it had shown for the previous 100 humans, but a blinding cascade of gold and silver that filled the chamber. Klaxons erupted. The Valerian stumbled backward, her starlit eyes widening in shock. Impossible, she whispered. Marcus yanked his hand back. What? What's impossible? 6 more Valorians rushed into the chamber, their ceremonial armor gleaming. They surrounded Marcus, but they weren't threatening. They were kneeling. Every single one of them pressed their foreheads to the floor in synchronized reverence. Your Highness, the first Valerian breathed. The birthmark, the genetic sequence. You carry the dual helix of the founding dynasty in human DNA. You are Prince Chiron, lost son of Empress Shalvara. Marcus laughed. It was a nervous, slightly hysterical sound. Okay, this is a great prank. Did Vix put you up to this? They showed him the scanner results. His DNA contained sequences that shouldn't exist in humans. Ancient Valerian markers dating back 10,000 years, woven impossibly into his human genome. More damning was the birthmark on his shoulder blade, a constellation-shaped pattern he'd always assumed was just a weird mole. According to their instruments, it was a bioluminescent royal seal, dormant in human biology but unmistakable under Valerian scanning technology. My mom's name was Sarah Chun, Marcus protested weakly. She was an accountant from Sacramento. Sarah Chun Kai, the Valerian corrected gently. Your mother was Protector Shun Kai, sworn guardian of the prince. She died protecting your identity from those who would have used you as a political pawn. She loved you enough to sacrifice everything, her position, her world, her very identity, to give you a normal life. Marcus felt the cargo bay floor tilt beneath him. Memories flickered, his mother's strange insistence that he learn multiple languages, her paranoia about photos, the way she'd always kept them moving until her death when he was 16. I'm a dock worker, he said numbly. I eat expired protein bars for dinner. The Valerian rose, her expression softening into something that might have been compassion. You are the bridge between species, Prince Chiron. The prophecy spoke true. And now, the galaxy needs you. Marcus looked down at his calloused hands, still stained with lubricant from that morning's shift. Somewhere in the station, his overdue rent notification was probably piling up. But the Valorians were already preparing a royal transport, and across 1,000 worlds, The news was spreading. The lost prince had been found. He was definitely going to need more than a fancy hat.